But now I'm on the world's oldest commissioned warship afloat. Launched October 21st, 1797. Who can tell me how old she is?
Old.
Old. That's very correct. Close. Close. That's very correct. Over 2 centuries. 222 years old, celebrating her birthday last October. But she's also commissioned. What does that mean? That confuses a lot of people. Active duty service. Now, our mission isn't to promote and protect all of our Haze Gray sister ships, promote our interests, our assets, protect our country like we normally do. Actually, by the time we were to sail to a conflict, it's probably already over. Our mission is to promote, protect, and preserve the legacy of the United States Navy and the legacy of this ship. That's why we have an active duty crew, over 70 personnel, that shares stories and history with over 500,000 visitors annually. Now, she's a warship. That's not hard to explain. She was built and bred for war. A 44-gun frigate. But during the War of 1812, she carried upwards of 55 guns, ready, locked, and loaded. And then we have a float. Now, you are in the water. I don't know if you noticed, but we're not on stilts. We're not in dry dock. We go out 6 to 7 times a year just to say we can. We do sail with the assistance of a tug. Now, my crew still does climb aloft up the shrouds on these tall vertical poles known as masts, and they lay out on those horizontal bars known as yard arms that hold our sail. Now, we are pretty naked right now. We're down rigged for the winter, but I want you to imagine my sailors on that black horizontal bar. Yes, they have harnesses. Back then, they did not. Why am I here today? Besides, I have duty. Why is the Navy here? Why is this ship here?
Pride.
Pride? Yes, sir. Absolutely. History? Yes. But why do we create the U.S. Navy?
Defend.
Defend from whom?
Foreign and enemies.
Protection of sea power, that's good. Enemies. Who was our enemies back then? We had just won our revolution.
Ourselves.
Not the British.
Ourselves.
Not the French. Barbary pirates. Both of you are correct. Barbary corsairs from the northern coast of Africa, Morocco, Sinai, Algiers, and Tripoli. They sail from the Mediterranean into the Atlantic. They take our ships, our goods, and our sailors and demand a ransom in return. We had just won a revolution. We had sold off the Continental Navy and the Continental Army all our assets because we said we don't want to pay for it anymore. What's the point? We already won. Who's going to fight us now? So they took our ships, our goods, our sailors. And it continued. You know why? Because we kept paying that ransom. We kept giving them $1 million each time and saying, here, please stop attacking us this time. Here, please stop attacking us. And we got bullied for 10 years by these pirates. And eventually, George says, enough. I have 2 options. I can pay somebody to protect us, or we could build a navy. Who says we built a navy? You're all wrong. We actually paid Portugal to block off the Mediterranean and the Atlantic, and it lasted for a few years. But eventually we got bullied again, and now there's only one option, and that is to build a navy. George signed into effect the Naval Armament Act of 1794, allotting $600,000 to build or outfit 6 ships to defend our coasts and our interests. USS Constitution is one of those original 6 and the only one remaining today. Built and bred in Boston. Where are my mass holes? There we go. Across the harbor, we have the Coast Guard station, where those white Coast Guard cutters are, those white ships across the harbor. That was then Edmund Hart Shipyard, and that is where her keel was laid in the summer of 1795. The keel is the first piece laid, the spine of the ship. Construction took 2 years, and they wanted her to be special. For every ship she wouldn't outrun, she would outgun. For every ship she couldn't outgun, she would outrun. Back in the day, 46 to 48 sails. encompassing 44,000 square